Welcome, a really warm welcome to this video on why is NLP important. I'm Michael Beale, NLP trainer, NLP coach trainer, stakeholder centered coach. Why do I think NLP is important? And I hope you do too, but obviously that's your decision. I think there's about 5 main reasons why I think NLP is really important, really useful, and really adds value to the right people that study it. The first one for me, when I went on my first NLP course, it was a sort of wake-up call. I was going to say lost in corporate life, one way of describing it, and it sort of got me to realise that it was about time I worked out what was really important to me in life, and therefore it became a turning point where I started running my own life rather than let everybody else run it. And more importantly, run it in such a way that it would lead me to some very useful places. The second point I think is important about NLP, it's a modelling discipline rather than a scientific or academic discipline. That means it's incredibly practical. What we do is we are curious, we are inquisitive. How do people produce results? What do they do to get the results we do? What do they do to get the results that they achieve? Then we can take the bits out of that that are useful, and we can improve them, or we can refine them, and we can work out how we can use them on ourselves and how we can use them with other people, and how we can redesign them so those elements can be used so people can move towards what they want to move towards, which of course may or may not be the same as the original person being modelled. Related to that, it's a very practical way of improving our influence and communication skills, and in the knowledge economy, influence and communication is absolutely vital. Something else that I'm beginning to realise is equally important too is in exploring NLP, we begin to understand how we can use our time, our energy, and our focus again to help us achieve what we want. And the more I study this stuff, the more I realise they are the basic commodities that we have, and if we don't use them wisely, we're not going to have successful, fulfilled lives. And the last one related to that, I'm beginning to realise that the more we're clear about who we are, where we want to get to, but it's really the steps, those little steps we do every day that enable us to get there. And NLP is a very good discipline and approach to help us establish the habits that are useful to us for now and in the future. Thank you for listening. I hope you join me in some further videos. Take care.